Hey guys, how we doing? I thought we would hang out on a Friday evening and go over Bitcoin and give you guys my analysis of the weekend. I'm not going to do videos on the weekend. I actually never do videos on the weekend. I spend time with family, go to church, do stuff like that. So do know, guys, that all of the metrics do update every single day, Monday through Friday, obviously Saturday and Sunday as well, every single day at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And guys, any of the indicators, I will be going over them in today's video. All of these guys are automatic delivery straight to your email as well as checkout on the website. Once you guys click these links and check out, you get them immediately after checkout, and then you guys can put them on your TradingView charts. And I do actually now, with the download link, give you guys a link to show you the tutorial of how to get that on your TradingView chart. So super easy. You guys don't need me for that at all. Real quick, guys, before I get into today's video, I want to make this clear. I am upping the price of the Trend Exhaustion that we're going over today. It's going to be upped in 13 days. So October 1st, I'm upping the price of this indicator. I am going to start upping the price of the other indicators. So the bundle deal is the rock bottom lowest price, and this will appreciate in value as you guys carry those indicators. So pretty neat in that. Okay, guys, let's go over BTC. If you guys have been following me on this channel, we have won 38 for 38 trades, okay? We ended up taking this trade here for Bitcoin. It was at 46,131. That was the entry. We then had, we were looking for a 50% exit up here at basically psychological level of 50,000, but we ended up exiting 50% at 47,732. So we are at a guaranteed winning trade here. We exited 50% and basically just put a sell stop, or you guys probably know this as a sell, a stop loss in our Coinbase account, and then that basically took everybody out. And so we're guaranteed to win this trade. So great job for everybody trading on this channel. I do have more buy limits set up, however, so you guys can get into the Bitcoin trade. So I'm going to go over this, and I'm going to go over the metrics today for sure of Bitcoin. I want you guys to watch those. But what you guys need to do, once you sign up, it's just $49 a month over here. I'll show you guys some testimonials today of people making like thousands of dollars just in the last week with this. It's crazy. But go to the live trades here. Just click on Bitcoin right here. It will open up this chart that you guys will see. This is for all of our coins. What, like literally right now, this is live. Like you guys can do this right now. Here are your 4 buy limits for Bitcoin you can enter into right now. If this drops out over the weekend at 42,626, you will be picked up. If you have $1,000, enter 25% of your trade allocation at each level. So 250, 250, 250, 250. Once your first buy limit is hit, go ahead and set your sell limit up at this top yellow line, and you guys will be in the trade with us. Got questions? Watch the video or shoot me an email. Okay, let's go over Bitcoin. If you guys have not been following the price versus the well money flow indicator and the trend exhaustion, please do get this in the description as I showed you guys in the beginning of the video. This literally called the top here before we started seeing a move back down, and it called it perfectly. It called Ethereum drop perfectly. It called the ADA drop perfectly. When this trend exhaustion pushes up into the top red zone, guys, and you have the well money flow pushing the top sections up here, this price goes down. It's not 100% accurate, but it is ridiculously accurate. Look at here. This pushed up into the top red zone here, and what happened? Right after that, we saw an extension rally, we saw a push up, and then the biggest and fastest drop that I have personally ever seen in Bitcoin history. Here's how I want you guys to read this, and please write these down if you guys are taking notes. Once you guys see the trend exhaustion push in the top red section, if that keeps going, guys, please watch out. Please watch out. The biggest drops come once we're at the top here and the price keeps going. So I'll show you other times, like right here, we pushed in the top red zone. This called the top over here, and then we ended up seeing a nice move back down in the market. Take a look at this over here. Called exactly the top, and then we saw a move back down in the market. Take a look over here. We saw this consolidation zone, and we saw it called the drop here, but it started to push back up, and then we saw a huge move back down. This is so ridiculously accurate. Also, when it gets to the bottom section, it is literally calling the bottom moves of Bitcoin before we head back up, calling the bottom move of Bitcoin literally at the bottom before we move back up. This is insane. Also called the bottom down here before we move back up. This is why a lot of our traders use this, and they will not use really anything else. Even this right here, pushing the top red section, literally called the top before we saw prices move back down. Well, why do I take all that time and tediousness to do that? It's to show you guys where we're currently at for Bitcoin. Take all that knowledge I just showed you guys and look at the trend exhaustion and price versus the well money flow. The money flow, which is in green here, is sitting at the bottom section. The trend exhaustion is sitting at the bottom section. So I wouldn't doubt if we do see a little bit more of a move back down here, maybe structure low here, we're probably going to get springboard action here, and it's going to shoot the price back up. So I am watching for maybe a little bit more of a sell-off over the weekend here. But since this is so low here, I would expect to see buyers enter back into the market. Okay, watch that over the weekend, and it'll show you guys the integrity of these indicators here. If the price keeps going down and this starts moving up here, remember that's exactly what happened over here. It it overextended itself to the downside, which is where I actually expect the price to head up faster after that. Does that make sense? Because it's pushing down further. Sorry, the price is pushing down further and this is starting to move back up. It's creating divergence, pushing the price. Very, very fun to watch, and you guys definitely want to get those on your chart. Okay, guys, let's go over the metrics. These update every single day at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which they've already done today, so this is kind of cool to see what the metrics look like, but these will update obviously tomorrow. The emotional index, guys, very interesting things going on with Bitcoin. I want you guys to watch this whole video. The emotional index is sitting very neutral. When you guys are anxious in the market, this is when the price is going to go up. Like, I guarantee you guys every time. This is when a lot of people were very anxious, and the whales and institutions, they came in here and they bought this. Let me prove it to you. Anxiety is in the market. If you come straight down here, you guys can see that long trades were being acquired all the way through this time when the market was going down. Where did they make their money? Well, they made their money on this move right here. They made their money with us, guys. I have coded these indicators for hedge funds I've worked with in the past. Part of the reason why we haven't lost a trade on this channel, and you guys do need to get your membership over there and follow along with me, is because I understand the emotional sentiment of traders. I have a lot to learn, so please don't hear me be cocky on that, because I have so much more to learn. But I think one of the reasons why we haven't lost a trade here is we understand the emotions now. I'm literally giving you guys a cheat sheet of how to get into the markets and predict moves with the emotional index and with these other metrics in here. So let's get into that. My point being on this right now, guys, is I would not be taking any trades right now. Like X for sure. Do not enter long trades. Do not enter short trades. The best thing to do is set up the buy limits I showed you in the beginning of the video. There's 4 of them. Let them get tagged into here. If the price moves up further, I will just move up the buy limits for us so we can get into the trade faster. Like, this is going to require patience. I'm not going to sell you a fairy tale dream here. You're going to need patience, all right? But with the patience that we've had, that is why we've won 38 for 38 trades on this channel. And we've had people make a lot of money. Actually, you guys want to go over that real quick? Let me just show this to you real quick because I think this is actually really fun. So I'm sorry to do an abrupt break like that, but I wanted to give this to you guys. 5 quick testimonials, guys. This guy ended up doing $185. I know this is not much to you, but I love the people who come to me and they're like, Travis, I've made my first $100 in crypto, and it makes me so happy. Like, yeah, I have people who've made $100,000 with me. I've had people make $30,000, $60,000, $80,000 with me, but great. That's awesome, by the way. But it's the guys that come out and they're so excited about making $185 that I just love that so, so much. All right, this guy made $5,000 on Sol. We do have the Sol metrics as well as the buy limit set up for that indicator right now. If you guys want to get into Sol, I have buy limits for you right now that are very good entries if you guys check on the website, as well as the metrics that I'm currently showing you for Bitcoin. I have those for Sol. Great job making $5,000 there. This trader made 14.4% in just a few days. Guys, the S&P 500 averages like 10% a year, and he did 14.4% in a few days. That's insane, okay? This individual here did $2,000 in profit in just 2 days. So how about you work a day and you make your $1,000. You work the next day, you make another $1,000. Like, that's pretty sweet, guys. Obviously, our members are paying for their membership like tenfold. It's $49 a month. $2,000 in 2 days. He's paid for it for the rest of his life, pretty much. Okay. Derek here, good job, man. He made $5,500 from one indicator alone. Can you guys guess what indicator that is? That is actually the trend exhaustion that I showed you over here. So yes, this trend exhaustion is going up in price, so make sure you guys do snag that. All right. I want to show that to you guys on Friday because it's kind of fun. Let's get back over this. Long versus short trades. I've shown this to you guys. I've been a broken record on this. When we see price structure moving up and we see long trades moving out of the market, this is when we actually see corrections back down, okay? This is what's happened. Follow me on here. Let me get back over the chart. This is moving down on the 4-hour time frame, but you need to understand this is the daily time frame here. What we're seeing is the price action starting to move up, but long trades are increasing as well. Overall, this is a bullish sentiment. Now, short trades, you can arguably say they're increasing just a little bit here, but this is increasing, right? That's increasing. This is not increasing too much, in my opinion. So overall, it's actually quite bullish right now for Bitcoin, okay? I'll show you guys a few other things that I'm thinking about here. Long versus short trade risk, like I mentioned, guys, not only did I tell you not to take a trade, this is telling you right now, do not take a long or short trade right now. It's not financial advice, but I'm telling you, please, wait, set up the buy limits, get triggered in on the buy limits. You will always get in on a discount if you just use our buy limits. Okay, whale and institutional smart money. Very interesting things happening here. I showed you guys that when the price was heading down, a lot of retail traders were fearful, anxious, and they were selling. They were selling in here. Guys, the best, I literally just had a conversation with my dad over lunch, and it was so fun to talk to him. And I was like, you know what, a lot of retail traders, when they see the market going down, they're selling their positions because they don't want to lose out on any more money. What we are doing is we are always buying the fear and anxiety of retail traders, and we are getting in and buying with the institutions and smart money. That is what this metric shows us. Should you be selling in here? Absolutely not. And by the way, you shouldn't be buying over here because the trend exhaustion is so stinking high. You should be being patient, not thinking it's going to go to the moon, and then get, like, literally guys, this was our entry, not up here. That was our entry. So we ended up saving everybody just by following this channel. Instead of getting in at the top, you guys all got about a 12 to 13% discount on your trades, and you saved yourself 12 to 13% by just being patient. Taking a look at the metric currently, we are seeing that as price is moving up, this has been saying that smart money has been getting their short trades ready. Guys, they're already making money on the short trades. This thing has already dropped from the top here. It's not a lot, but I'm showing you how accurate these metrics are, and I want you guys to get these on your charts. It's dropped 3.5%. You guys know most exchanges don't actually allow you to short unless you use leverage, like 5 to 10x leverage. This is 15% profit. Okay, that's 50% more than the S&P 500 does for an entire year. 10%, this is 35%. Guys, the Wells and institutions are making plenty of money on this, and they've already been shorting. Like, it's very clear. If you guys follow this metric, it will keep you guys safe so many times, okay? Let's take a look at this. If over the weekend, Bitcoin just crashes out, where are we going to go? I do think the structure low is absolutely possible to hit, and that is at 44,600 is where I'm going to start. So 44,600, let's take a look at this. 44,600 puts us right around this area. It is right around this structure low. I'm going to pull this guy over here because that needs to be pulled, as well as capture these in here. If this heads down any further, you guys will be triggered into your first buy limit. And not only for Bitcoin, but all of our other trades down here, guys. If Bitcoin gets anywhere close to this bottom section, everyone's going to be triggered in. I highly recommend you get into Ethereum right now. I highly recommend you guys get into Cardano, which is ADA USD right now. I have both those trades set up on my exchange. Those are the two. If you were like, literally, I had a conversation with my dad, like I said, at lunch today, and I'm like, two trades you should be getting into right now, not financial advice, is Ethereum and ADA. Those buy limits are ready for you guys on the website over here. If you go to the live trades, I'm sorry, let me just do this real quick. It's so important you guys know this. Set up Ethereum and set up Cardano down here at the bottom. Just click into this. You'll see the 4 yellow lines. Get those 4 buy limits set up. Once your first buy limit is hit, then you guys can go over and then you guys can actually set your sell limit at that first yellow line above the first buy limit, okay? Take a look at this. This was telling us that those of you guys who want to just throw money into the market at lower prices before we're expected to move back up, that perfectly called the bottom. Guys, it called the bottom down here, and everybody who made money on this, congratulations for just following probably the simplest metric ever. If you don't want to trade with buy limits and you literally just want to check this every single day at 8 a.m. to see if you have a green line, you want to throw $1,000 in the market and hold for 5 to 10 years, this will literally be the best metric on the market to do that. I promise you guys, I have compared our indicators and metrics to Glassnode, to CryptoQuant, to Wellmap. I've done all those. I've proven to you guys that our indicators metrics are actually more, it sounds like so arrogant. They are more accurate. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I literally had memberships with all of those companies, and I stopped them and I created my own because I didn't feel like it was worth it. And those guys charge like up to $800 a month for their metrics. I don't want to bash them because there's great value to that. But I'm telling you guys, the moment I switched over here, I haven't lost a trade yet. So hopefully that just helps. I'm not trying to be arrogant here. Just telling you the truth. Okay, exit points for Bitcoin, guys. This was clearly showing us that, hey, it's probably not a good idea that you guys get into long trades up here because this is screaming a red exit here. This called the drop here, called the drop there, called the drop there, called the drop there, called it there, called it there, called the drop here, called the drop there. Like every single time there has been a drop after this. I know there's an accumulation of red here. What do you do in a long trade? You are simply taking some profit, 25% when you guys get this exit point. So let's head down here, and I'm going to end this video on this, guys. We have officially entered into a golden cross territory for Bitcoin. This is when the 50 moves above the 200-day moving average, okay? We have come out of a death cross, and as you guys can see here, let me make this a little bit bigger so you can actually see this. We have green little bars on here, which is actually a confirmation we are now in a golden cross rally. Okay, what does that mean? Historically, that usually means it first was a metric that they used in stocks, and they've adopted it for crypto. It means that it's an overall shift of momentum, possibly, that the price could start heading back up. This is a reason why I do think Bitcoin could see a little bit of momentum. But let me tell you guys, this is absolutely not one of the best metrics to follow, and I'll prove it to you right now. In a death cross where the green goes below red, this is historically where you're supposed to see price move down the most. Well, guess what? Most of the time in the red, it actually moved up into the biggest bullish market we've had the entire year. So did that hold true? Not at all. It didn't even go down. It actually just consolidated and it hardly went down whatsoever. And we spent 3/4 of this entire time in a bull market, okay? So is it gonna go up just because we got a golden cross? Absolutely not, guys. I keep this in here because I know news articles cover this. Follow these metrics up here. You're going to do so much better following the metrics and actually using the live trades over here and getting these indicators on your chart. That is what's going to make you the money, because I've been proving it to you guys on these videos time and time again. So congrats, guys, on all the progress you've made. Sorry, that is literally my email. That is not where I want to go to either. Let's go here. Congrats, guys, for all of the good trades you've done. I really appreciate all the kind words you've given me. Thank you, guys, seriously so much for giving me grace over emails. I am getting like up to 200 emails a day. I am looking to hire on somebody to help me with that. I'm going to get back to you guys as soon as I can. I don't do work over the weekends for Saturday or Sunday, but all the indicators, like I mentioned, you guys immediately get the source code right after checkout. And I also give you in that download a link to the tutorial video of how to set it up on TradingView. It's so simple. If you guys have questions, please email me. I will literally get back to you first thing Monday morning. But get them on your chart, follow along with me, and get ready for those buy limits to be set up in your exchange, guys. Ethereum and ADA are my two best picks right now. Come over here, get your membership, go to the live trades, scroll down here, click right here, and click right here. Get those 4 buy limits set up. I already have my ADA trade set up. Get into there. I know we're talking about Bitcoin, but I really highly suggest you guys get into ADA. I love that trade, and I think we're going to make some good profits next week. Congrats, guys, on all the profits you've been making. Have an amazing, amazing weekend. God bless you guys so much. I care for you guys so much on this channel, and email me if you guys have any questions. All right, we'll see you guys. Bye-bye.